If you're tired of cold calling, sending out mailers, and working with real estate agents that take a hefty commission off your real estate investment deals, then this video is for you. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I generate off-market deals on Autopilot using GoHighLevel, which makes it super easy. It's very beginner friendly and it'll save you a ton of time, so let's get into the video. Hi there, if you're new to this channel, my name is Tiffany and I've been investing in real estate for the last 6 years, starting off with buying tax deed properties. Now I do everything from buying foreclosure auctions to off-market deal, which is exactly what we're going to be going over today. Okay, so I have it generating a funnel for us. So this is going to be a custom unique one, different from the pre-built templates that they have. And I just selected real estate developer. It should give us kind of something similar to what we're looking for. And then we're going to adjust it to have the motivated seller leads and kind of just put in the information that we need to collect that. Okay, so this is our AI generated template. Of course, this information is incorrect as of now, but we're going to change it to start qualifying motivated leads and attract them so that they fill out our form so we can start vetting sellers and properties that we might want to put an offer on. All right, so going back to our funnel, I just wanted to show you guys one more thing, which is basically going to be the steps of the funnel, where it's going to connect our form that we made and the actual landing page and the thank you page. So that way we have a full functioning campaign. And I also wanted to mention that this is exactly what you're going to put. You're using a marketing campaign that's like the little signs on the side of the road with a QR code. You can link it to this, or you can run ads on Facebook and Google. You can have a YouTube funnel. You can create, organic social media content. There's so many options, but this is basically where you're going to take in those leads and funnel them, get the information you need, and organize it as I showed you guys through all of these steps. The home page, and then we're gonna go ahead and do form. Okay, so once you create another step in your funnel, we're gonna go ahead and add in our form. And we're gonna go here and we're gonna select cash offer lead form. And this is basically step one of our funnel, is the marketing landing page that we had pre-built. And then it's going to take them to the form once they hit the button. All right, so here is our website. Of course, I would change a few things. This is just an example. Once we have everything set up, this is going to be our landing page. Like I said, however you want to market this. Once we have all of this set up, it's basically a full functioning website. We can click get my cash offer, and it's going to take them to our form that we previously built, which is going to collect that information, sort it in the back end, so that way we can go ahead and submit an offer, whether their property is a good fit for us, and just kind of vet it out very quickly so we can get to the deal. And don't forget, if you guys want to build this exact funnel using GoHighLevel system, make sure to check out my link down below, because I'm offering you guys an extended 30-day free trial for a limited time, only using my affiliate link below. All right, so this next step is to build out the form, where we're basically going to ask questions to kind of vet the property before we even put in an offer or waste our time doing all of the back end work, like analyzing the deals, seeing how much it's worth, how much the rehab is. So we're going to go ahead and start from templates, and this is just the forms tab in the GoHighLevel software. And I personally just like to get like a simple one, that way it's not too messy when people actually click on it. And this is going to be part of our funnel, so I do have everything that I want to include in this form right here. And you guys, like I said, if you use my free trial link, you'll also receive this template, but I'm going to go ahead and just do all of this and import it all to here. And so basically here, I just want to put in as much information so that way they can fill it out. These are things that we could easily find with the property address, but if they have it all here, we can also on the back end go ahead and sort. Let's say this is going to be a 1-1 townhome. I probably personally wouldn't invest in something like this. It's just not a deal or a type of property that we're looking for. So automatically this will filter out those opportunities. A quick thank you email if they have any other properties that we would like to consider, versus us actually having to go in and do all of that back work, like I said, for something that we're not even looking to invest in currently. So this helps filter that out versus us having to do all of this work ourselves. I also love to include the reason for selling, because this is going to help you determine your approach when it comes to making a fair offer to them. For example, if they inherited the property, maybe they're trying to get top dollar, versus if they need cash fast, maybe they're in a sticky situation. You could possibly help them out in an easier way, maybe even try to get financing on your end and make the deal better crafted so it helps both parties on both ends. You also want to make sure you're asking the right questions. In case somebody does have a mortgage on the property, you want to make sure that you know that. Of course, this is something that you would want to have a conversation with over the phone to see how much they owe in case you need to pay back their existing mortgage. So that would be like a minimum offer that they're willing to take, because if they do have a loan on the property, they're going to want to pay it back. Or you guys can work something out like a seller financing deal or a wraparound mortgage, something like that. So this is very important to know, as well as the estimated value of the property. Of course, I'm going to do my own research. But again, this just kind of helps filter out exactly what we're looking for through the system without us having to go in and do any work in the front end until we actually have a property that might seem like it's a good fit for us to buy. And this is basically the entire funnel. So that took us 10 minutes. Basically, this is where the funnel is going to lead to. So we're going to have them fill out this information. We have full name, email, phone number. That way we can import this into our CRM. We have a way to contact them multiple ways so we can set up the workflow automations as well. We have the property address, which we're going to need to actually look up the property. We also have the kind of property, of course, the different options. If they selected, for example, townhome condo, it's going to take this lead and basically filter them through a system saying, hey, we're not interested in purchasing this at the time because we just don't really do those. How many bedrooms, bathrooms, the reason for selling so we can better negotiate a deal that's beneficial for both ends. How soon are you looking to sell? Of course, we want to know if they're in a rush to sell. We want to make sure we get an offer to them as soon as possible, so we put those at top priority when we're actually analyzing the deals and calling them back to make the offer. We have the estimated value of the property. Of course, I'm going to do my own research and find the ARV myself on this, but it's nice to see what the owner thinks the property is worth, especially because they know the condition of it. There's times where they won't know it. And then how much they owe on the property in case we need to pay back a mortgage, find some creative financing offers, a wraparound mortgage, whatever that may look like. And of course, if they already have an offer to someone else, if we're competing with somebody, we would like to know. Or if they're looking to list this with a realtor, we want to make sure we get it before that so we don't have to pay any additional fees that might be unnecessary if we're trying to negotiate a cash offer. All right, so once we have the final form, this is what it should look like. We have all the information that we need to vet out these properties, and we're going to connect this to the funnel to make our process as easy as possible when collecting these leads. Moving on to the next step, which is my favorite part about the GoHighLevel system, which is the workflow automation. And we're gonna go ahead and click on automation on the left tab, go into my motivated seller workflows folder. And over here, I'm gonna have this automation set up. So basically when someone fills out our form, it's gonna wait a few minutes and then we're gonna send the motivated seller an SMS text, basically asking them to book a call to receive their offer. Now, I like to do this extra step where they have to take initiative because it really shows if they're serious about the offer. And if they don't say anything, we already have all the information. So if it's property that we're really interested in, we can of course just pick up the phone and call them, or we can add them into another funnel, which I'm gonna show you guys in a bit, to kind of warm up that lead until we actually get in contact with them. So over here we have just a quick text, and these are like 2-3 minute waits in between these just so they don't come out all at the same time, and they're gonna get an email with the same thing. If we don't hear back from them, which we can set up in the settings, if they reply to our text or to our email, stop on response, we have to turn that on. So basically we'll wait another day if we don't hear from them, and we'll send them another email. Of course, you can always do this manually, but the GoHighLevel system makes it really easy because all of the workflows are automated. And so it really facilitates everything because you don't really have to do much of the work if you don't want to. Sometimes I like to be a little more in control, so I just pick up the phone and call them, negotiate, whatever. But here is a more complex one. This one basically is the same thing. However, if they don't reply, it basically just keeps following up with them day after day for about a week and a half, and then we kind of just take it from there, see if they're responding, if maybe they're kind of iffy about it, if we just haven't gotten a single reply. If at any point you want to intervene, you have all that information already set up, which is where we're going to show in the next step. I really want to set up a new workflow basically for the people that select the form and they answer the questions based on what I need them to. So we're going to go ahead and let's do form submitted. And so let's just say hypothetically that we're only looking for unoccupied properties. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in, and we're gonna select no. Only the ones that are unoccupied are gonna come through this funnel because these are the type of properties that we actually want to buy. And we could also do the inverse. So like if we're if it's a property, it's a condo or a townhouse, like I was explaining earlier, we can send them an automated text saying, hey, unfortunately at the moment, we're not really purchasing condo or townhouses, but if you guys have any other properties that you might be able to sell, please feel free to reach out and refill the form, or however you want to go about it. So I'm going to go ahead and save this trigger, and then we're going to add a wait. So let's do 3 minutes after they fill out the form, just so it's not like a spammy text. And we're gonna go ahead and do SMS. We can just basically write out a little message. Hey, we just, got the form. We're interested in moving forward. So this is basically where you would filter that out, and it makes it super easy to get in contact with them without you having to actually do it yourself and look through each and every individual client. Okay, so the form is set up. We have only vacant properties, motivated seller leads, and the SMS text that I have is very simple. Hey there, we just got your request for an offer on X property that they filled out in the form. Please click this link to schedule a call for the offer. So I would just submit my Calendly link here, save this, and we're good to go. The form is set up so every individual thing has its step, and we're only taking on the qualified properties that we actually want to spend time on analyzing the deals, putting in the offers, and negotiating with the sellers. So the next step, and basically what's going to function as our CRM system, is the opportunities tab, where we have our different pipelines, and I'm using the one that I created specifically for the motivated sellers. Now we have here the different leads and the stages that they're in. So we have new leads that are coming in, filling in the form. We have a hot lead who has replied and booked an appointment. We have the contacted, where we've contacted them, replied back, already set up a time and date. Appointment set, offer made, where we're actually giving them the price. Under contract, closed, and then dead leads that unfortunately don't reply, which happens. Of course, the automation workflows go ahead and organize every single person through the step if you set that up. But you can also drag and drop these, so in case you wanted to do it manually, or you have somebody on the team who's in charge of this. And then you, of course, have the different contact cards. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this one. And it's basically going to pull up the contact's information and any of the information they've already collected from them. So if we're doing the motivated seller campaign, it's going to pull all of that. So we have name, email, phone number, the pipeline that they're assigned to. And of course, if we want to add in all of the form questions to each individual contact, I'm going to go ahead and go into contacts, and I just selected Bob Mullen as one for this example. And over here, we're going to have the motivated seller form, which is the folder that we just created, and this will all be imported for when they actually filled out the form. So when we open this, we can send them a text message. We can also WhatsApp, text them, email them directly through here. We can add in notes, tasks, appointments that they may have set, or documents like the contract for the offer that we're doing. And of course, we can just organize this so many ways, but my favorite is definitely being able to import the questions, so we have a quick look and glance at everything that we need to know in order to make that offer while we're doing the research on the deal. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found this helpful. And if you guys are ready to start collecting off-market motivated seller leads, make sure to comment high level down below in this video, and I'll send you a direct link to my 30-day free trial that's only available for a limited time. Plus, I'll even add in my step-by-step guide on every system that we went over today to ensure you guys are set up properly to start collecting leads. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!